Hello, my name is Robert Rexroad, and in this video I'll be covering planning stakeholder engagement, or just planning stakeholder engagement. Planning stakeholder engagement is a plan that project managers come up with to communicate the progress of the deliverables to the stakeholders. In this video we'll be covering the three components of planning stakeholder engagement: the inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs. Inputs include the project chart, which is a document that explains the outline of the project and identifies who the stakeholders are. Resource management plan is procedures on how project assets are organized and implemented during development. Communication management plan is the expectations on how communication to stakeholders are going to be carried out. Risk management plan is a document that explains how risks are identified and dealt with. Project documents include the assumption log, is how project managers record and analyze assumptions. Change and issue logs is where important changes and issues to the project are tracked and recorded. Project schedule is an outline of important dates of when certain milestones of the project are expected to be finished. Risk register is the method of identifying risks to the project and determining the best practice to mitigating the risk. Stakeholder register is how project managers track who the stakeholders are and keep information on everyone. Agreements between the project manager and stakeholders are recorded to be implemented in the expectations of the deliverables. Enterprise environmental factors are all the procedures and policies of external influences that will affect the project. Organizational process assets are the tools and procedures used during the management of the project. Tools and techniques include expert judgment, is where professionals of a specific field give advice on a particular part of the project. Data gathering, analysis, and representation is used to make choices during development and presented to stakeholders to keep them informed of progress. Decision making is when project managers identify a problem, and use all applicable information, policies, and procedures to decide on a best course for action. Meetings are for stakeholders. Meetings for stakeholders are held routinely to keep stakeholders informed on the status of development. Outputs include the stakeholder engagement plan, which is the outline of how project managers plan to keep the stakeholders updated. Why is planning stakeholder engagement important? Planning stakeholder engagement is important because developing a good relationship with stakeholders is vital for development. Project managers will be aware of the needs of the stakeholders and keep the project's expectations on track. Here are my citations. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful semester and have a good summer. Yeah. See you guys later.